Good afternoon, everybody. Now, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different because, as you know, earlier this morning, my good friend Karen Ang, she posted a video. She called it a harassment blog, but although she titled it blog, she was feeling a little bit angry, so she should have used the word rant in the title. That would have made more sense. But since she did use blog, I figured that's okay too. But that's just. But after all, you can keep it that way. Although I could have recommended using rant, that would have made more sense. But anyways, for Karen Ang, she gave a video, and she recently in her blog, she found out that she did not appreciate some YouTube users giving her such slander at her. I don't want to even tell you what the slander is, but I know it's probably actually I can, because slander is probably saying something that's completely inappropriate at other people, and it probably is bad. So yeah, I know. There was even one YouTube user was giving such slander at her, that being East Coast Music. Well, even though I didn't know East Coast Music, I don't know if Karen Ang has now officially blocked and reported East Coast Music to YouTube, but if she hasn't, then she should do so. But anyways, even though I don't know this user, I blocked and reported East Coast Music to YouTube for suspension. I did this just to keep Karen Ang safe. Because after all, she doesn't want to feel hurt. And with the slander thing and on what you said, since this is also going to be a video response to the blog, Karen Ang, for what you said about you not liking any slander about YouTube users giving such slander at you, I definitely agree with you on the fact. I personally also don't like any slander that any YouTube users that I don't know give me. Because as my channel rules state, hey, if anyone gives such slander at me, if any YouTube user that I don't know gives such slander at me, I will block that user and report them to YouTube for possible suspension. Because after all, those users that I don't know that give such slander, they are considered to be YouTube trolls to me. And I'm not the only YouTube user that would be victim of such slander. I know AubreyMan62187, aka Aubrey, probably doesn't like YouTube users that he doesn't know that give such slander at him, because Aubrey really also does hate YouTube trolls as well. And he's got channel rules too, so I know I obey them. But of course, anyways. And there's also one other YouTube, and I think Home of the Good Guys, aka Chris from Brooklyn, also wouldn't appreciate any YouTube trolls that would give such slander at him. So, because he probably wouldn't be happy, and he'd also do the same thing. But so, anyways, just like my rules say, any YouTube users that I don't know that give such slander at me will not be, as I said before, blocked and reported, because such slander on my YouTube channel will not be tolerated whatsoever. I am warning you right now, so be sure to keep that fact in mind. After all, we all do want to be safe from those trolls, because if those trolls just keep giving such slander at us, it'll just get worse and worse. So we want to be safe. No, so as my channel rule states, no slander at me, no YouTube trolls giving any such slander at me or any other YouTube user whatsoever. And that's all. So, yeah, that's right. So, that's all I have to say about why I don't like any YouTube trolls giving such slander at me. And Karen Ang, as I said, I agree with you on the fact, and I'm glad I'm good friends with you, because that way you'll also understand a little bit more now that I've given out my side of the story too. So it's pretty nice to hear about that. So I'm glad you'll understand it now. But anyways, in the meantime, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you later.